Thank you for joining the University of Michigan Medical School Faculty Education Series on Research Grants and Funding, brought to you by the Grant Services and Analysis Office. These videos provide introductory information on various research development and research administration topics, intended to provide faculty tools to be successful throughout the life cycle of their research programs.
Good day. I am Paula van Belden from the Medical School Office of Research, Grant Services and Analysis Office, Research Development. I am also the administrator for the Biomedical Research Council, or BMRC. Today we will discuss the BMRC Bridging Support Program. The BMRC Bridging Support Program provides funding to established investigators, allowing them to continue their federally funded biomedical research programs that demonstrate a likelihood of successfully competing for federal funding. Biomedical research is defined broadly to include basic, clinical, translational, and health services research. Bridging funds are meant to support efforts to address NIH or equivalent grant critiques in preparation for resubmission. Priority is given to established investigators with a high financial need, allowing them to continue funding their research program. The eligibility criteria: all full-time, on-campus, instructional, clinical, and research track faculty who have primary appointments in the medical school are eligible to apply. Applications from the following are not accepted. These include applications from postdoctoral fellows, projects to be performed while the PI is on sabbatical, projects from visiting or adjunct professors, projects from emeritus faculty, or from faculty without evidence of investigative independence, and projects from faculty members whose future work will not continue at the University of Michigan. To be eligible, applicants must have a prior history of NIH R01 funding. Investigators with more than $75,000 in discretionary or startup accounts of more than or equal to $500,000 per year in direct costs are not eligible for bridging funding. The following grants are eligible for bridging funding. Number 1, any unsuccessful A0 or A1 NIH R01 application that will be submitted. R01 equivalent renewable awards, example, an R35, mirror awards, may be considered on a case-by-case basis. Number 2, a project component of an unsuccessful program project or center grant that will be submitted as an R01 A0 application. The following grants are not eligible for bridging funding. Number 1, non-renewable NIH grants, for example, R21s, R00s, and K awards. Number 2, grants funded by foundations. Number 3, internally awarded pilot grants. Number 4, career development awards. Number 5, fellowship awards. And number 6, R03s or grants under $100,000 per year. Again, we want to emphasize that grants to be bridged must reside in the medical school. Additionally, investigators cannot receive funding in the same 12-month period from more than one UMMS program. Regarding funding amounts, the BMRC will provide up to $50,000 to maintain projects for up to 12 months. The funding period cannot overlap with federal grant funding if the grant is ultimately awarded. Awards can start after no-cost extensions are exhausted and can be paid within 1 year until the start date of the new grant. Unspent bridging funds will be transferred back to the BMRC upon the start date of the new federal award. As a condition of BMRC funding, the PI's department is required to match the funds up to $50,000. These matching funds may include up to 10% of the PI's salary effort and corresponding fringe benefits within the NIH cap. BMRC bridging no-cost extension requests may be considered, but cannot overlap with federal funds. Please contact myself, Paula van Velden. My information is available at the bottom of this webpage regarding extension requests for the end date of the Bridge Award. How to apply. Bridging applications must be received by the BMRC at least 2 months before you submit the grant to the NIH. No exceptions. Applications are submitted through Competition Space. Please download the application files, which you will see on the right side of the menu. To submit your application, click on Apply, also on the right menu, and log in using your unique name and level 1 password. Please note that Competition Space only recognizes UMMS email addresses. Regarding the BMRC review process, 2 content experts and the membership of the BMRC will provide applicants with written feedback on the merits of the proposal and the plan to address the reviewer critiques. Funding decisions will be made based on the following criteria and in order of priority. Number 1, financial need. Investigators with substantial available funds will need to provide a strong justification for why additional funds are required. The amounts of other support, internal resources, and startup funds will be considered. Number 2, the scientific merit of the proposal and its impact on the field. Number 3, the likelihood that the proposed experimental plans will result in a successful grant submission. Reviews and funding decisions are completed within 6 to 8 weeks. I am here to help you. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions at all about BMRC bridging. Our Office of Research staff takes to heart our mission statement. We focus on you so that you can focus on great science. We are here to support you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for watching this video. For additional tools and resources, please see our website under the Training and Resources section or by reaching out through email at msgrants@umich.edu.